Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Matt Zinn will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Ready now, Kurt Corona. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 2-1.
Oh, that's good.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's off the left field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Corona stands at second with no outs. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. In his career, Puig has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
From the stretch, number 79 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Two 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Pulled toward right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And the count will be full. One out and a runner on third. He loses him on ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Stepping in, Manuel Hernandez, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. The 1-1 home. Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play. Now to the plate, Bo Hull, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Hit sharply on the ground. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-0. Stepping up now, number 79, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's running. Line to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Now batting, third baseman, Manuel Hernandez.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
settling in now, Bo Hull. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on a pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia.
Now batting, second baseman, Leury Garcia.
The set and the 1-1.
2-1. It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pineda is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pirates leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, number 79. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is in the second with a double, his third hit of the night.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Digging in, Manuel Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 2-1. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Three-two pitch. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jonas Aponte takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Bo Hull will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Fouled away.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Ground ball right side. Freeman is up with it to second for 1, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end, as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants nothing. So striding forward now, number 79, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Popped up. Duffy has a play, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Number 79 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
First base.
So coming to the plate, number 79, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Kimbrel's ready. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. See you later.
Psycho. Kennywood's open. Ride the Thunderbolt, Kimbrel.
A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and it'll give the Pirates a 4-2 lead.
It's for the Psycho.
Hey guys,
Big
we
hat.
just saw history with that swing right there. This guy is joining elite company, finishes off the cycle with a homer.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
The third baseman, Manuel.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Pirates on top.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Four to 2, the final score tonight. Pittsburgh take a commanding 3-0 series lead. Michael Pineda is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, they left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.